Michelle, you sit in a unique chair as speaking for the voice of the industry in your current role at Bio, but yet you've had incredible experience throughout the healthcare system, both within the industry and treating patients. And so we've heard from Brian and we've heard from Upal, there's a little bit of a disagreement in terms of the benefit of value-based arrangements. From Brian's perspective or the payer's perspective, value-based arrangements can really help payers provide access to innovative therapies in a way that begins to assess risk. From a patient perspective, maybe not so much. From your holistic viewpoint, having had so many roles within the system, how do you think about this?
Well, I almost think of it as currently we ask patients to run a gauntlet. We ration care by how difficult it is to navigate a system and get to some of the most cutting edge therapies. We, of course, have to think about how to target care, how to make sure that cutting edge therapies that are more targeted, more personalized, are reaching those patients efficiently and effectively that are most likely to respond. But that's not the same as putting hurdles in front of patients and just making it kind of a war of attrition. So we need to get much better at screening, much better at targeting, much better at technology diffusion to make sure that when we have these cutting edge therapies, they are going efficiently, effectively, and quickly to the patients that are most likely to need them and to respond to them. And that we're actually reducing the barriers for those patients to receive that type of care. That is the way to make sure that we're not overburdening the system with therapies that are unlikely to work for the mass of patients, but at the same time making sure that those promising therapies break through to the patients that most need them. And that's going to take revolutionizing our healthcare system. We have a system that's set up assuming that breakthroughs are going to have huge permanence, that you get a breakthrough drug and it's going to rule the roost for 10 to 15 years. And so it doesn't matter if it takes 5 to 7 years for the local clinician to start prescribing that drug, because once they do, that's going to be the standard of care. That's not the world we live in today scientifically. Today, we have a myriad of options, but they may only be appropriate for micro communities of cancer patients. And so we need to get much better at detecting those micro communities, identifying them, and getting them the best treatment that's most likely to work quickly. So we really have to rethink how we are diffusing technology out to every corner of the treatment paradigm.